Okay. Hang on. Oh. Who's a good dog? Oh, she's farted. Oh, good grief. Oh. Right, I'm just going to get this smelly dog off my lap. Yes. Who's a good girl? Yeah. Ah. Sorry for being late, folks. Hang on a minute. Right. 1 second. Let me just go here. Just pause that for later. Oops, sorry, I've closed the wrong thing. I've just closed the chat accidentally. Right, so good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. I hope you're okay. I'm a little wheel spinning this morning insofar as what I'm going to stream, so I figured I may as well drop it back into the playthrough for the campaign for Silent Hunter 3 with the Grey Wolves expansion. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a day-by-day, blow-by-blow playthrough of the Second World War, told from the perspective of the Kriegsmarine, so the Navy, the German Navy, as it fights against the Royal Navy, mostly, but also other nations too, for the Battle of the Atlantic, the famous siege that was put on Great Britain insofar as, a tonnage war, an attempt to starve Britain into submission rather than defeat her militarily. So yes, we're just going to drop back in. It's January 1941. Sorry, 1 minute. Just got to... It's a bit weird, I'm afraid. The resolution's probably not going to be very good. Oh dear. Hang on. So I've just got to massage this in such a way that I can see the chat without touching the top right of the screen. Otherwise, the game minimizes for me. Oh, that's not good. Okay, no, that could work. I can see you. Hi there. Thank you, Rom Raisin. Right. Well, if I accidentally fuck up and minimize the game, sorry. Just let me know. 1 second. Okay, loading save file, January 25th, 1941. So let's just see if you guys get... So there's the dog. Hang on. Dog is there. That's the overlay, and that's the game. Okay, cool. It looks good. So yes, before I get started then, just to give you an update... I'm currently working on Divinity Bullshittery Part 1. The video is about 19 minutes long, and I'm currently quality assuring it. Once again, sorry for the huge delay between each individual video. It's just that they do take that long to edit and put together. The video is together. The problem is now, though, I've got to try and quality assure it. I've got to try and spot the errors and fix them. So between minute 5 and 15, out of 19, I've got about 45 issues that I need to fix today. Things to do with, like, spelling, text not appearing correctly, eyeline problems where the animation isn't easy to follow, that sort of thing. So it's all very tedious, and it will keep me busy for the rest of today. So, yeah, fingers crossed it turns into... Yeah, well, I hope the end product is good, but nevertheless I need to spend all of today editing, really. Thank you, Lemmy, and J-Skull, and Ankyatni, Zersul, the Mobile Goku, Dusty, Sigma Gore, Rom Raisin, Ice Vera, Necro, and Chivalry. Sorry if I missed anyone. Thank you, folks. Right, hang on a second. So that's the overlay. So yes, apologies for the giant black bars at the side of the screen. The reason for that is, for some reason, I was having trouble getting it in 16:9 without it crashing. The game would continually crash, moving between, I think it was the base and the mission. So this is the best I could get it, I'm afraid. It's worse for me. You've kind of zoomed in a bit. I've got big black bars at the top as well, because I just couldn't get it in 16:9. Oh well, it's fine. Right, so, welcome to... What U-boat are we again? Oh my god, I'm going to have to learn this again. So, we are a U-48. I think it was a particularly famous U-boat, if I remember correctly. Was it the most successful U-boat, statistically speaking? I think it was, in terms of tonnage. But yeah, so we are playing as U-48. It's currently January the 31st, sorry, my mistake, 1941. So the war has been raging for more than a year now, and here we are out in the... I assume out in the Atlantic? Yes, so it looks like we are off the coast, the northwest coast of Ireland over here. And according to this mission, we have sunk 2 enemy vessels ahead of us. How far ahead of us? 1 moment. What about... Oh, sorry, I just ordered a full steam ahead. Cancel that order, sorry. So about 14 kilometers... Wait, 1 kilometer ahead of us, sorry, we've sunk a vessel. Come down. Okay, full halt. Right, so if you're not familiar with how this works, then during the Battle of the Atlantic, the U-boats, which were used to great effect in the First World War, were utilised once again by Nazi Germany to try and strangle Britain into submission. Britain is actually very hard to take militarily. You can attack the island, fair enough. It's not too difficult. But, say, getting supplies in consistently would necessitate having control of the ocean. On that front, Great Britain has, done everything in its power to ensure that no enemy can ever dominate the UK at sea. So the Royal Navy is extremely powerful at this point, especially now. It's by far the most powerful navy on Earth. So Germany has been trying to challenge them in open waters, particularly with the construction of giant battleships, armaments of which sort of intentionally violate the former treaties set upon them after the First World War. But nevertheless, if Britain is going to be defeated, the best way to do it is through tonnage. Just cutting off its incoming supplies of raw materials, of food, that sort of thing, all coming from both its colonies and from America and other allied nations. So yes, effectively what we're doing here is we need to sink merchant shipping as much as we can without getting sunk ourselves. We are one of, I think, about 300 U-boats in total over the course of the war. That might be wrong, sorry. So what is our mission? So we... Wait, sorry, I just need a quick status check. Weapons officer. We have... Okay, so 3 remaining 4 torpedoes. We have 1... Okay, no, we've got quite a few remaining. So we've gone through much of our reserves, but nevertheless we can still fight. That's not great, though, that many torpedoes for only 2 ships. Is that... Hang on. Mission objectives... So reach grid AM27. We've yet to reach our patrol grid, so we best go over there. Patrol grid for 24 hours. So where is AM27? Let's have a look. AM27 is... Okay, we're on our way there. I see, we must have intercepted a couple of ships on the way. Fine by me. Let me just bring down this chart. So according to this, AM27, where's AM? That's AL. Where's AL? That's AL. So does that intercept any convoy grids? AL? I guess it's not properly marked? Okay. It's around about here, isn't it? So yes, it does, is the answer. Coming in from... I think that's late war, isn't it? That's a convoy going to Russia, I think? Okay. Regardless, yeah, so it looks like there'll be target opportunities over here then. Okay. Any Italian shipping? If we go there, yes. Toothbrush. Although... Obviously, Italy's on our side, so, you know. Sorry, what do you mean Italian shipping? Italian ships, yes. But we wouldn't be attacking Italian convoys, not allied convoys. Thank you, the Cudster and Esteel. Thank you. Indeed, Mr. Kuroniko, I am trying, I promise you that. The problem is that the videos that I do take a very long time. There is no sugarcoating it. Right. So what's the time anyway? So it's about, well, it's almost the evening, so that'll give us the cover of night at least. That's good. We can travel safely on the surface. How's everyone doing? How's everyone this morning? Thank you, Cudster, Esteel, and Scarthy. Thank you, all of you. So hang on. Let's get some... so most of my torpedo crews need rest, actually. Yeah, we should give them rest. Thank you, the Hub Game. Thank you. Yeah, swap them out there. Get some... Here we go. Mad John is lovely. Just got back from the gym and it's pouring with rain. Oh, radio transmission. Thank you, Harvard. Thank you very much. Rethus is dreading going to check on the car. Really? What, do you reckon someone damaged it? Welcome, Mrs. Ducky Fuzzles. I hope you're okay. Best of luck with your work. Thank you, Fart in Your Cereal and GWJ. Thank you. Right. So, let's continue to the objective up here, keeping our eyes open for any shipping that we can attack. Thank you, Dockerel. And Royal Sausage, thank you. 1 minute, sorry, I just realised that we have bow torpedoes Okay, so none of our torpedoes are actually loaded, so we should take the opportunity to do so. 1 minute, sorry, weapons officer. Okay, so in a queue, not enough crew in bow torpedo room. Torpedo in a queue. Right, so yeah, we'll... sorry, gentlemen, I need you... Yeah, I need an officer over there. So let's send our weapons officer. Yeah, our guys are tired, they need to rest. Okay. So mostly we've got petty seamen in there, so... Is that enough? Yeah, we're not going to be able to attack anything if we don't actually load the tubes. Weapons officer? Sorry, I sent the nav officer. There we go. So in 10 minutes time, they'll have that torpedo loaded. Cool. So right now, yes, I've got crew running around in the front of the vessel, in the front of the U-boat, loading one of the massive torpedoes into the tube. What type is it? What flavor? It is... it doesn't actually tell me. Is it electric or gas? I can't remember what I've loaded. We'll find out momentarily. Click on it and it'll tell me. Loading in 10. Torpedo. We'll find out in a minute. Hang on. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Lowering periscope. So yeah, so for those just passing through, please know that I'm working on Divinity Bullshittery Part 1. The video is about 19 minutes long, and I'm currently trying to quality assure it. I'm somewhere in the 13th to 15th minute on that front. Although that being said, today I've got a list of about 45 fixes that I need to apply from minutes 5 to 15. So, yeah, lots of things that I spotted. I was like, not so sure about that on the render last night. Right, we can speed up time. So it's about 9 in the evening on the 31st of January. Stand by. Another radio message received. Oops, that's my bed. Get out of bed. What am I doing? Right. Radio operator. Can I see that report? How does one do it again? Report, orders, briefing. No, that's our orders. How do we see the message received again? I've already forgotten. Briefing, orders, radio. Fuck. How do we... Ah, there we go. M. Okay. So radio message, status report. Here we go. So last two radio messages from Submarine Command to us. All available... Well, received by us. All available boats are to home in on U-93 Beacon Intercept Convoy. So U-93 has found a convoy somewhere. So these are actually real messages from the actual Second World War, I believe. What's this? Sorry. 1 kg 40 reports. That's a location, isn't it? KG? Convoy. These coordinates. I see. 1 kg. Check map. Whoop. Oh, piss. Sorry. I've done it. I've accidentally clicked OBS and minimized the game. Hang on. That's frustrating. Okay, it's right in the top corner, so if I misclick, then I minimize the game. KG, where are you? KG? No, that can't be accurate. Nah. It's gotta be... Oh, I see. KG is Camp Geich Vader, which means airplane scouting report. Oh, my mistake, sorry. I thought it was a grid. Okay. Also, is Nep in the chat? Hi there, Nep. I hope you're okay. Alright, so it's now 9 in the evening. Let's speed up time then and head towards our the grid that we've been ordered to go to. So what have we sunk? We've sent tonnage reports, yes? So status reports. Have we sent a new one? I don't believe we've sent a new one. Let's send a new one. Radio operator, please send a report back to the Kriegsmarine using the encryption machine there. Send contact report. Send patrol report. So 1 minute past 9. Where is it? Sunk steamer from us. Okay, yeah, we just go. Yeah, so we sunk a 3,000. Okay, 3,000 tons. What was our record? I can't remember. We'll check when we get back to the HQ. Briefing orders. We'll find out later. Okay. Radio message received from HQ. 2 freighters. Oh, okay. Was this us? No, wait. This is from U-94 to Submarine Command. 2 freighters sunk, 9,500 tons. Nice. New message received. 2 freighters sunk, 9,100 tons by U-93. Tanker sunk, 11,000 tons. Excellent. Nep wants to play Minecraft in capital letters. Well, I did try to install it, but all of the mods were conflicting, I'm afraid, and I couldn't get anything running. At the same time, I couldn't really think of a project. Ah, very good. Our torpedo tubes are being loaded. Good. So we have 2 electric torpedoes, 1 gas torpedo. We also have a... Okay, I'm going to order... We might have to come to full stop in order to achieve that. Aft reserve. Oh no, moving to the 4 reserves. There we go. So in 1 hour's time... So yes, we've got crew that are now leaving the top of the U-boat. They're basically accessing one of the external torpedo reserves. And they're going to lower it via winch into the... Yeah. Into the front hatch of the U-boat. So it means we're going to have to stay on the surface, but at least it's night, so, you know, we'll be fine. Thank you, Freestyle. Thank you very much. Nep says, build a castle for the Queen being me. Bog off, build your own castle. This gentleman forgot his... Oh, no, wait, he's got them. There we go. Yeah, I got bored of it, Phil. Got bored of it. Okay. So yeah. So it's January 1941, Zool. There we go. All torpedoes are ready in the front. So we'll check the war progress to see how things are going. 1 second. There we go. So let's make sure that... Yeah, and then move this aft torpedo. Okay, so I'm going to need to send... 1 second, sorry. So let's order the bow torpedo crew. So stand down, please. That's the wrong button. Hang on. How does one do it easily? I guess I'm just going to have to do this. Right, so I'm sending the crew to the smaller torpedo room at the back. So they're walking all the way through the boat, where they're going to start doing the same process for the rear torpedo tubes. Well, Nep, I can't hold your hand the whole damn way. You gotta set yourself a project in Minecraft, otherwise it's boring. Right. There we go. Yeah, shouldn't take long then. Then we'll be fully rearmed. Indeed, Shady. Yes, so it's the Grey Wolves expansion, and there's some sort of patch to stop it crashing. Okay. Nah, I don't know, Nep. Nah, I need a project. I don't have a project. All right. So we've arrived at our patrol grid. So now let's get my weapons officer back on station. So are the torpedoes loaded at the back, sirs? What is that? Sorry. Aft reserve. We're good. Well done. Yeah, well done, gentlemen. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 torpedoes remaining on this patrol, and then we're going to have to return for resupply. So move these guys into... Yeah, move the nav officer back to there. Everyone else who is not essential right now, please stand down. So move these gentlemen over here. I will need competent watch officers. Very good. Please just rest as best you can. I probably don't need a... Who's that? That's a... Yeah, have the weapons officer go rest. There we go. What about my guys up top? There's Otto, watch officer. Okay. Where's what's his name? Conrad, Jacob. Where's Carl? There he is. So our most distinguished member of the crew, Carl, who yeah, continually yells woo whenever we hit something. He's managed to win himself an Iron Cross second class. Well done him. And here he is represented in art form. Yes. Right, Carl is in the front torpedo room. Have him... Yeah, just have him chill out for a bit. Go to the quarters. Hang on. I need my people arrested and ready. We've got one man on the damage control for some reason. There we go. Right, so my nav officer is good to go. So navigations officer, could you please plot a course, a pre-plotted course?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Berechne Suchkurs.
There we go. So we're going to perform a sweep of this sector looking for any targets, and we'll periodically go under in order to listen with the hydrophones to see if we can pick anything up. Also, can I get a ping under the... Hang on. Chief Engineer, give me one ping under the bow. 1 second. Emergency order propulsion. Periscope depth. Who does it? Sorry. Ping. Maneuvers. Reports. Ah, there we go. Depth under keel, please. Nav officer.
Tiefe unter Kiel ist
Good.
1,0,0.
So more than a kilometer. So yeah, we can go pretty damn deep. Thank you, Gumbo. Thank you very much, Gumbo. Indeed, yes. So it was quite... So I was sitting there editing last night, and the city was dead quiet over here. And the moment that football game ended, all of the roads suddenly came alive as all of the taxis were going, and all of the people were leaving, I presume leaving pubs or whatever. Yeah, so they didn't win then. Ah, shame. Still, second's great. Holy shit. It's like 24 teams or something, and like England came second. Well done them. I was at a barbecue yesterday afternoon, and the guy that I was talking to was telling me that Italy was like super good or something. So yeah, second's great, surely. Right. There we go. Right, so it's 2 in the morning. Oh, hello. We've received a radio report of a convoy. Enemy task force, grid AM61, course west-northwest. West-northwest. Enemy task force, that's a military target. West-northwest, it's heading outwards this way. Interesting. Okay, stand by. I'm just going to mark its current position. So that so when was that, sorry? 2:19. Okay, so that was a few minutes ago. Speed 8 knots. Sorry, what am I doing? Put a marker on it. Okay. So they're way too far for us to intercept right now. We would have to get closer in order for us to properly do that. We have our orders here, but nevertheless, let's keep that in our minds just in case we did want to intercept. It could have something nice like a carrier if we get super lucky. Right. Let's submerge then. So, navigations officer, engineer, take us down to periscope depth, please.
Seerohrtiefe.
So the men up on the conning tower will now head downstairs. So if you're not familiar with U-boats, some people might not be. Effectively, it's just a normal fast-moving ship. So don't imagine a submarine of the modern era. It's really just a ship that moves on the surface and then goes underwater slightly whenever it needs to. So it's just going to, effectively control its buoyancy, flood the tanks, and then go down just under the surface. Now, even just
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
10 meters. Even just under the surface, that provides an enormous advantage. Not only are you well hidden, but you're almost invulnerable to most, or at least at the time of the First World War, most weapon systems just can't get you. Obviously, that changed in the Second World War quite a lot during the Battle of the Atlantic. But yeah, just the ability to go under the water a little bit was a huge advantage. But nevertheless, just think of them as fast-moving boats that travel on the surface most of the time, until they need to attack, and that's when they go underwater. They don't spend most of their time underwater like modern submarines do. And you can see that reflected in the design of their hull. Sorry, what is the button again? There we go. So note how it looks like a boat, doesn't it? It's got the shape of a boat, whereas modern submarines, which spend most of their time underwater, are quite rounded at the front. This has got a bow, and it cuts through the surf. Sorry, it's quite dark, it's hard to see, it's the middle of the night. Okay, so one moment, sorry. Let's just have engines come down.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 1, Knoten.
Very good. Set speed 1. Actually, sorry, cancel that order. Set
Jawohl,
speed
Herr
half.
Kaloin. Große Fahrt voraus.
Bring us down to 25 meters. Clear the surf.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neue Tiefe 2,5.
Hi there, Yuki. ZF Yuki's in the chat, everyone. Okay. So here we go. The U-boat is going down. We're on 13 meters depth. So I can't quite recall the crush depth of this particular type. More than 100 meters at least. Thank you, Romantico. Thank you. So you can hear the spherical ribs of the hull being pushed in.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2,0.
20 meters depth.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Okay. Head 1/3. Now we're going to have our our hydrophone operator listening carefully. So his job, sorry, let me just switch to him, is to listen for any propellers. So he's just got a set of underwater microphone. It's an underwater microphone, and he's just listening very carefully for the slightest sound of any propeller, be it merchant or warship. And we can detect that way over the horizon. So just have him do his job. Let's have him there for like the next hour or so. Let's see if he picks up anything. So here we go. So it's 2:45 in the morning on the 1st of February. Quarter past 3 in the morning. Thank you, Trash Panda. There we go. It's now 4 in the morning. Okay, that should be enough. Let's resurface the boat then.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
And then ahead full. Is that
Neue
full?
Tiefe 0 Meter. Große Fahrt voraus.
Head standard. There we go. Can I get a quick report on our fuel? Looking good. Fuel's good. Battery level's good. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, we're resurfacing the boat. Speed up time. There we go. Get the watch officers back up on the conning tower. There they are. Where's my watch officer? He's... helmsman. He's in the torpedo room. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we're just trying to spot targets right now. So we're just going to move around trying to find something. So what is happening in the Second World War right now? Thank you, Knob Fluffer. So having a quick look at the timeline of the Battle of the Atlantic. So this month, sorry, we have entered February. At the tail end of January, U-93 sinks 3 ships from convoy SC-19. So that was the report we got about the big tanker. So these are live reports that we're getting in game. February, so this month now. On the 12th, the German cruiser Admiral Hipper sinks 7 ships from convoy SL-64S. 7 ships, holy shit. That's very good. This is why the Kriegsmarine were super in love with big surface vessels, because they knew that if they could get one of these fuckers in a convoy, yeah, basic convoy defenses would not be enough, and a battleship could sink a fuck ton of targets before, yeah, slinking away. If anything, it was yeah, it was Great Britain's fear that the Kriegsmarine would just get enormous battleships. Okay, hold up, we've got a second radio report on this task force. I wonder where they're going. Might try to... I'm guessing they're probably moving around the Scottish Isles, maybe? We have our orders here for now, though. Thank you, Fat Man. Thank you. Okay. So do we have nice conditions? Yep, we should be able to see really far. We're going to sink the Bismarck? Well, we're not, because it's on our side. Hang on, so let's have a look at the timeline. So also this month, aircraft sinks 3 ships from convoy OB-287. Later in February, U-97 sinks 3 ships. So when is Bismarck then? Hang on. So lots of sinking going on. Ah, okay, so it's May. May 1941. The famous encounter with Bismarck versus the Hood. The flagship of the Royal Navy destroyed by the Bismarck, and then the famous order issued, sink the Bismarck. Thank you, Mexican Ewok. Okay. In which case, we should consider being around for that. I would love to see the Bismarck in action, wouldn't you? Ooh, imagine if we shadowed the Bismarck. Imagine if we saw her challenge the Hood. How wonderful would that be to witness that in game? So hang on, let me just plan this out a bit. So when in May is that? That is... Okay, so it's at the tail end of May. We have time. Let's not go too far from wherever the Bismarck is going to set out. I presume the Straits of... Yeah, the Straits of Denmark over here, right? Where she's like hanging around over here. And then she's going to be like, whoop! Thank you, Mori Matter. Thank you very much, Mori. Alright. Thank you, Sith Random. Thank you. Right, so we have orders to patrol this grid for the next 24 hours. But it's not the grid that we give a shit about, it's the tonnage. So once again, down to periscope depth for a little bit, please. Come down speed. So the boat is now underwater. Listen on those hydrophones for about an hour. So it's 8:30 in the morning on the 1st of February 1941. That's 9:30. There we go. Resurface the boat. Back ahead. Standard. Make sure our watch officers are up here, because sometimes they don't get properly assigned back up there. Okay, let's also make sure that some gentlemen who are fully rested are moved out of the quarters there. There we go. Make sure that we're properly cycling out our crew. Okay. Thank you, Lighter Cat. Thank you very much, Lighter Cat. Yes, indeed. For those who are not familiar with the famous encounter with Hood versus the Bismarck, yes, the Hood was struck down when an extremely good shot from the Bismarck, what was known as plunging fire, which is to say intentionally shooting on an extremely high angle so the shells land down atop the battleship. It managed to strike Hood, causing a magazine to explode, basically destroying the entire vessel instantly. The Hood was, the pride of the Royal Navy. Not the toughest ship, but it certainly had received lots of love over its years of service. Yes, you can pretty fairly say that it enraged the Royal Navy. And after that, yeah, the Bismarck, all resources were thrown at the Bismarck to have her sunk. And that was not an easy challenge, because holy crap, what a ship. Okay. So we're back on the surface again. It's now 11 in the morning on the 1st of February. So these men aboard this submarine would spend weeks out at sea. It was a common tradition among the Kriegsmarine to start growing a big beard, hence the Kriegsmarine look. Obviously your personal shaving routine wouldn't be as important when you're stuck for weeks with a bunch of burly men in an iron tube. So you had lots of tough men with big beards. Oh, lovely, lovely day. Right, so we're looking for any sign of any convoy. Do we have another report on that task force? No, we do not. So it's now early afternoon. How are we doing in terms of the report? Let's have a look. Our mission. Okay, so we've reached the grid. We still need to patrol it for a few more hours. Let's head this way, just in case. Oh, hang on. A new report. Is that the same task force? It is. So yes, as I predicted, they are indeed moving around. There we go. Yeah, I'm guessing they are making their way around the Scottish Isles, patrolling. Now, I don't necessarily want to close in the shallows. So, yeah, I need to be careful of my depth. Because if I do get in trouble, if I can't dive deep enough, I can't evade depth charges fast enough. And I'm going to get myself and my crew blown up. Was it common for the crew to fall in love with each other? I don't think it works like that, but I strongly imagine there would be an incredibly strong bond of brotherhood between these men who are, well, with each other day on day and effectively trusting each other to the point that, you know, they're going to have to bet their lives on each other's competence. Okay. Oh, hello. Stand by. Radio report received. Enemy large convoy. Close. Northeast. Drat. 8 knots. We're making 14 knots. We have a target, everybody. Stand by. When was that? That was about 20 minutes ago. Radio traffic has been intercepted. Stand by. Let's have a look then. So, we've got large convoy moving northeast. Stand by. What is... Hang on. So I'm just bringing up a little... There it is. So direct northeast would be... Okay, well it's 4 or 5 degrees. They're probably going to alter that. Okay, so hold up. So let me just mark the convoy. That's not what I want, sorry. Wrong tool. So 4 or 5 degrees. That's probably... Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Sorry. Probably their course. Let go. There we go. 45 degrees, 8 knots 20 minutes ago. Where's that sheet? Oh, piss. Which one was it again? Okay, no, that works. So, did it say definitely 8 knots? Definitely 8 knots. Okay, so that's the speed that they're making. Alright. So what? 5 kilometers? Now? So right now, they'll be 5 kilometers from that. They are slow. Okay. Right, so... How long would it take us to get to that location if we move now? Cancel that marker. Right. So that's an hour at full speed. So it's a 7-hour journey at current speed at 12 knots. Can we come up faster? So hang on. I'm going to push the engines. Then we'll do the recalculations. So U-boat is coming around. Okay. Right, so we're making 16 knots on the surface. Can I push it harder? Can I get an additional man in that room? Hang on. Damn, yeah, the crew's quite tired. I best not push them too hard. I try to, Jim, but videos take time, sir. Right. So what speed are we making? Lovely, 17 knots, beautiful, clear weather, and we might even have the night on our side when we arrive. Okay. Awesome. So, that's a 5-hour, 30-minute journey. Okay. So yeah, about 5 hours. So where will they be in 5 hours? Ah, that's the wrong sheet. Is this the right one? Okay, so they're probably going to be... what, like 70-ish kilometers? So where's 70-ish kilometers? It's... oh no, that's not good. Okay. They're going to be... we need to be ahead of them, that's the trouble. Okay, no, we might be alright. We might get away with it. That's assuming that they hold their course. Okay. Almost 90 kilometers, though, in 6 hours. Okay, maybe they're not as slow as I was giving them credit. Hang on. Ah, too many on the thing. Hang on. Can I erase it, please? How do I erase it? Nope, don't erase that. Also, I'm off, aren't I, by quite some... ah. Hang on. It's 45, so it's there, isn't it? It's going to be close. We're going to have to push the engines hard. Okay, and again, we've got to assuming that they're still going to hold that course. Because I reckon they're probably going to pull in that way. We might have missed this one. Why would they hold course that way? They're not going around the UK. They're going into, like, Blackpool or Liverpool or whatever. Okay, we might have been unlucky with this one. We'll see what happens. We'll push it, and if we don't find them, then so be it. Let's give it a save all the same. Hang on a second. Save the game, so the hunt begins. Okay. So, anyway, for those just joining the stream, we are playing as a U-boat. It is currently February 1941, and we've had a radio report for a possible merchant convoy somewhere off the coast of Ireland. And we're going to push our engines hard, travelling over the next 6 hours, so we'll arrive there at sundown. Here we go. So speeding up the time. Okay, so it's now 5 in the evening. Okay, 7 in the evening. How's the weather? Nice and clear. Excellent conditions. Thank you, myself, Folly. Thank you very much. But again, I don't think we're going to find them here. I bet you anything they've turned further east. Stand by. Whoa. Okay, so we're about 25 minutes from possible intercept. What's our visibility currently like? Can I get a weather report from the watch officer? Stand by.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
So, cloud partial, visibility unlimited, wind speed 1. Stand by. Nearest visual contact. He doesn't specify the exact visual distance. Okay. So, about 10 minutes. So let's quickly... now should we keep pushing it? Keep pushing it. Keep going forward. So we're moving now at 17 knots on the surface. It's now 9 in the evening. Again, I'm not hopeful, folks. I think we've lost it. Because they've almost certainly turned east. Right, let's take us down to periscope
Jawohl, Herr
depth.
Kaloin. Seerohrtiefe.
Okay.
Auf Tauchstationen!
Thank you, Swivel. Swizzleman. Thank you, Swizzle.
Alle Entwicklungen sind klar!
Oh, really, Fred? Oh, dear.
15.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Hinter uns hin.
Right. So, hydrophone operator, listen carefully and tell me if you can hear the slightest whisper of a propeller. Thank you, Stormkeeper.
Derzeitige
Thank you.
Tiefe 1-0.
What's his name? His name is Walter. Okay, Walter, what have you got? Drop speed.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Lower lower the sound of our own propeller so we can hear it clearly. So we're just under the surface. So listening. If we were to turn the submarine, we might get a better. No, we would. If it's a large enough convoy, we would hear them by now. But I reckon they've almost certainly, they're probably over here now. So let's make an educated guess. If that's true, when do you think they would have turned? Where's that map? Hang on. Damn, they could be like, yeah, we could be many kilometers away from them. Okay, let's assume that they turned early. So let's assume that they made their turn like here and then headed directly this way. Let's come back to the surface and just bomb it in this direction at speed. Whoa, thank you, Knobfluffer. You're very kind, sir. 113 subs in total, only if you're sure, Knobfluffer. Thank you for your kindness, sir. Thank you.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neue Tiefe 0. Volle Fahrt voraus.
Let's go. Resurface the boat. Did I complete my mission? Did we patrol the grid for long enough? Damn, we didn't. So either way, we're going to have to return on our way back to AM27 to just finish a couple more hours. But then again, you don't have to complete the grid patrol. You just get a bit of extra, like, renown for upgrades. How do I feel about Italy winning the game? Well done them. Well done indeed. I'm not really into football, I'm afraid, so I don't really care. I know the basics of football, but I couldn't tell you much more beyond that. At the same time, I was being told at a barbecue on Sunday that, like, Italy was really good and England hadn't won anything for so long. So, you know, they were shaking their head and being like, there's no way. But yeah, second place is great, though. They should be very happy. Out of, like, 25 teams or something? That's great. Second out of 25 is brilliant. It was really good, Sergeant. Yeah, I really enjoyed Untitled Goose Game. Okay. So, let's see if we can find them. When was that contact? It's about 8 hours ago, right? So 8 hours. Okay, 8 hours at 8 knots, 118 kilometers. So they could be anywhere. here. So I reckon they're like here somewhere. Yeah. That's the maximum, unless of course they picked up speed. But if they're out in the Atlantic, they're probably making their full speed based on the ships that they have. Once again, Smokey, I am trying, sir, but videos take a long time to edit. Yeah. Visual effects take time. Alright. So, it's currently about 11 in the evening on February the 1st, sorry. Let's once again drop underwater to use the hydrophones. There we go. Come down to periscope depth.
Seerohrtiefe.
There we go.
Auf
In
Tauchstationen.
fact, go a bit deeper than
Jawohl,
periscope
Herr
depth.
Kaloi. Neue Tiefe 2.
Alle Lüftungen sind klar.
So, oops, sorry.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Counterman, yeah.
Seerohrtiefe. Neue Tiefe 3. Jawohl, Herr
Depth under
Kaloi.
keel.
Tiefe unter Kiel ist
More than a
1,
kilometer.
0, 0.
Okay.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1, 0.
So here we go. We're 16 meters under the water. We've got the cover of night again. So we traveled on the surface for the day.
Derzeitige Tiefe 2, 0.
Yes, Hobbito. Yes. Indeed, Hex. Fingers crossed.
Derzeitige Tiefe 3, 0.
Okay, we're down to 31 meters.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
There we go. U-boat is under the water there. Cut the engines. Listen on those hydrophones. Walter, it's on you, mate. You need to figure out where they are. Okay. Radio contact report. Okay. I've tried it, Lemmy, but nah, it's not for me. Okay. So travel under here for about an hour or so. Ah, damn, we would have heard them by now. Baka, 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 baka. Okay, back to the surface.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Full speed.
Neue Tiefe 0 Meter. Große Fahrt voraus.
Up we go. So yes, if you do consider giving Silent Hunter a try, I do recommend... it seems that Silent Hunter 3 seems to be the better of them. Apparently they shat the bed a little later with the other entries in the series, and apparently one of the more recent ones was pretty much unplayable due to the number of bugs in it. Do also consider giving the Grey Wolves expansion a go, so it's all of this cool World War II, like, get updates on the radio sort of thing. Okay, here we go. U-boat is now resurfacing. Good to hear it, Simon. Outlander, I'm sure many hundreds of hours. I can promise you my my day is basically full of fucking Adobe. Why have you crashed again? Why have you unlinked the media for no reason? As in, you know how you link media in your project folder? It's like, why have you decided to just not do that now, randomly, Adobe? Thank you, Mantazo. Thank you. Right, bear with me. Some of my men are tired up there. Let's get some replacements. There you go. I need that watch officer. You're really good, even though you're tired. You can rest when the hunt begins. Yeah, I need my best up there. So right now we're just scanning the horizon, looking for even the slightest silhouette of a vessel. Bring us up to
Jawohl,
full
Herr
speed.
Kaloin. Volle Fahrt voraus.
Okay. Right. So, they are whoopsie. Sorry. That's like submarine netting. Wrong chart. Wrong chart. Damn it. Ah! Is this the right one? There we go. So they are probably... Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. So, what? 130-ish kilometers? Roughly? From their start location? 1 second. So I'm really hoping we can bump into them. Okay, if we can't find them when we get here, then we're just going to reverse course and return to our grid. So we're 1 hour and 20 minutes from that location. So here we go, travelling at 12 knots on the surface. Why are we only making 12 knots? Can we not do faster? The seas aren't rougher. Is it because my crew are tired? I don't want to push the engines too hard. Okay. There we go. And... Right. Let's go down to periscope depth again.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Ahead third.
Seerohrtiefe.
Cancel that order. Take us down to 25 meters.
Tauchstationen.
Neue Tiefe 2-3 Meter.
Untertriebszelle wird geflutet. Alle Entwicklungen sind klar.
Thank you, Pain Relief. Thank you very much.
Vorne unten 15. Hinten 10.
Oh, shit. Thank you, JJ. Thank you. Okay, Chief Engineer. Sorry, Nav Officer. Give me a ping beneath the keel.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Tiefe unter Kiel ist 1-0-0-0.
More than 1,000 meters. Excellent. All right. Yes, Rallick. So
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
we're now in 1941. The Second World War has been raging for more than a year. Most of Europe is now under the boot of Nazi Germany. So pretty much, yeah, Britain stands alone. And it's doing its best, but frankly, there's only a certain amount of time that we can hang on for. Right now, the two things really keeping us in the fight are the supplies trickling in from
Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0.
the Empire, collectively, but primarily America. These supplies coming in, notably replacement things like destroyers, food, weapons. They're a vital lifeline that the Kriegsmarine are looking to stab a bayonet into to basically starve Britain into submission. So Britain has something like, well, at this point, it has something like 40-something million, I think, in terms of population. That is not a lot of available farming area for that number of people. The reality of the situation is if Britain gets put to siege, we starve. And that's the hope. Hitler hopes to bring Britain to the negotiating table by, well, destroying as many supply ships as possible. So bear in mind, it's not just supplies, it's the ships. They're much tougher to replace. So if the U-boats can put the stranglehold on merchant vessels, and yeah, Britain has no incoming supplies, yeah, we will have to submit to negotiation. So that negotiation probably wouldn't be, say, Nazi occupation, but it would at least be peace, you know, unfavorable peace. Sorry, bear with me just one moment. Sorry, never mind. Someone's fiddling with the buzzers of the flats. Right. Okay, sorry, where was I? What was I saying? Oop. Okay, so I'm hoping to intercept this convoy and target any decent merchant vessels. Now, if we're not picking up anything... Hang on. Right. Stay under for another hour. Damn, they must have gotten away. Nah, they must have pulled south. They're further here, aren't they? They're steaming away. So now here's the choice, folks. Do I continue the pursuit and try to find them, even though doing so is going to bring me closer and closer to the Royal Navy? Or do I double back and find other opportunities elsewhere? What do I do? Moffin says, risk it. Thank you, Sison. Double back, be smart. Chase it, double back. Fuck it. No guts, no glory. Let's get in there. We know that it's a large convoy. We know that it can only have travelled this far. So we can't be that far from it, surely. It's got to be like here or here or here. It's it's a stone's throw away. We need another radio report. We need it to break radio silence. Yeah, let's come back up. Try and find this little bastard, eh? So it's been almost 12 hours. So hang on. 45 minutes. That's the minute one. Hang on. Damn. It doesn't calculate beyond that. Okay. Yeah, so 150-ish kilometers traveling at their previous speed-ish. So where will they be? So there's somewhere between these two bars, everybody. I reckon. Right, so let's push that way. See if we can find them, eh? Full
Jawohl,
speed
Herr
ahead,
Kaloin.
back to the surface.
Volle Fahrt voraus. Neue Tiefe 0 Meter.
Okay. So yes, for the people just joining the stream, you're looking at a Kriegsmarine, so a Second World War U-boat, attempting to find an Allied convoy, presumably coming from America. A convoy consists of multiple very large merchant vessels, all densely packed together, being protected by destroyers, fast-moving anti-submarine, well, anti-torpedo boat, technically, but anti-submarine in this situation. Ships with, well, bows that can ram targets and deck guns that can take out submarines, and crucially depth charges that allow them to blow up targets under the water. So by moving together in a convoy, they reduce the chance that they're going to be found, and when they are found, they'll have some defenses. Okay. Oh no, 1 second. Someone I know has maybe gotten COVID. Oh dear. Bugger. Hang on a second. Sorry, I just need to respond to a text. Sure thing. Hope you're all okay. Dun dun dun. Okay. Right. We're back on the surface, making 11 knots. I think the sea is slightly rougher. Where's my watch officer? There we go.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, visibility unlimited. Clouds partial. from your submariner brother. Convoying actually makes it easier for subs to find the convoy, but harder to land a hit and escape successfully. I don't know. I'm not going to like use any logic to combat that beyond the fact that convoying rapidly became the immediate norm in terms of getting mass amounts of stuff in. There's clearly some benefit to it because, well, they stopped doing lots of mass disorganized ships that enemy submarines could sink with a deck gun and started... Well, that was the default, remember. Submarines would just use their deck gun. By having big convoys together, the destroyers could protect them easily. Deck gun would be suicide. Okay. So we're making 10 knots on the surface, 13 knots on the surface. It's 12 hours since the contact, so they are somewhere beyond this band, everybody. We're going to... Okay, one of them got careless. We've got a radio report. One of them just made a radio report. There they are. Okay, south-southeast speed. They've picked up 9 knots. Hold up. South-southeast. South-southeast? No. Really? South-southeast? Okay, that's bearing 158, I think. Stand by. How long ago was that? 6 minutes ago. Oh, they got careless. Okay. They got proper careless, everybody. Sorry, what is that? 1-5... Roughly... Piss, I've done it again. It's really tricky. Oh. There we go. Ah! Hang on. Come on. 158. Yes. Job done, done. There we go. Right, so that's their approximate course. And if they're making 9 knots, so how long would it take me to intercept that? Let's get ahead of them if we can. So that's a 2-hour journey. 2.5-hour journey at my current speed. Okay. So let's start, heading there as quick as we can. That doesn't look... something's fishy with that. I'm not sure I trust that course. Okay. 2.5 hours at 9 knots. Give me the okay. Right, so what, 40-ish kilometers? Maybe a bit more? And 9 knots. So... there. They'll be somewhere in that. Alright then. Alright then. We will be attacking in daylight though, that's a problem. Periscopes are going to be easier to spot. Okay. Give me a ping underneath the... hang on. Ping under the keel?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Tiefe unter Kiel ist
More than a kilometer.
0-0.
What's that? Stars? Just stars. Guess the mod has enhanced them. They might be zigzagging? Maybe. Get rid of this just to avoid confusion. Alright, know where they're stars? Yeah, they're just stars. 1 minute, let me just save the thing. So, hunt 2. Alright, save complete. Let's go. So, 2-hour journey. We should get there just past 5 in the morning. So it's now... oh, getting a lag spike there. Maybe that's the convoy rendering. Okay. 4:30. I'm just going to use my gut. I'm just going to go into periscope depth now.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Seerohrtiefe.
I'm not so sure I trust that they're going to maintain a straight line there.
Aufbaustationen!
So if they've turned, then I might already be in their path.
Alle Befehle sind klar!
Sorry.
hinter den Zähnen.
Need to do that. So my hydrophone range is about 20-ish kilometers. Ish. Come on, give me some propellers. Give me some propellers. Walter, I need some propellers.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
Come on, Walter.
Jawohl, Herr
Kill the
Kaloin. Ein
engines.
Drittel Fahrt
Slow.
voraus.
Ahead 1/3. Come on, give me some good news, Walter.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 5-6. Große Entfernung.
065. Well done, Walter. 065. We got a contact. Stand by. Oh, we found them. We found them, everybody. Long range. Okay. Approximately 13 kilometers from us right now, we have our convoy. All right. Stand by.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 5-7. Große Entfernung.
Well done. Give me not the attack periscope. Hang on, where is it? Observation periscope. Smaller. Is it moving? It's not moving. Oh, sorry. I see. I've raised the attack periscope accidentally. There we go.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 5-7. Große Entfernung. Kontakt. Kriegsschiff
Okay.
kommt näher auf 6-9. Große Entfernung.
Bearing 6-9. Nice. So they're just beyond the visual range right now. Alright then. So how long, if they're just beyond our visual range,
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 5-9. Große Entfernung.
I'm just wondering how close we can get on battery power. Maybe we should just pull away and... No, just maintain this. Maybe shimmy a bit closer. Okay. So we're making 4 knots right now. It's only about half their speed though, that's the trouble. Tricky. So maybe I should just resurface. It's a difficult choice. If I get spotted, we're about to lose the cover of daylight. The cover of night. What's my choice?
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 4-8. Große Entfernung.
We only have limited battery, you see, and we can only move at limited speed. Right, so my choice is we're going to rapidly resurface. Okay. For just a couple of hours, and then as it gets lighter, we're going back under.
Jawohl,
Rapidly
Herr Kaloin.
resurface, full speed ahead.
Neue Tiefe 0 Meter.
Let's go.
Volle.
And get this observation periscope down.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 6-0.
So just a couple of hours. Here we go. Boat is now resurfacing. Yeah, bomb it. That's a warship, I think, so we best be careful. So we're not going to spend long on the surface. And make sure that I've got my watch officer ready. The moment you spot something, we go down. Yeah, save. That would be a good idea. Hang on. Hunt 3. Okay, here we go. Right, so we're pushing 13 knots. Get ready. So note that so hydrophones. So no one's got a visual. Okay. Creep closer. No visual. Still got a little bit of darkness. Okay, down.
Jawohl, Herr
Periscope
Kaloin.
depth, has it seen us?
Seerohrtiefe.
Crash down. So that's the lead warship.
Unterkriegsteile wird geflutet.
that's the lead warship. It's moving ahead of the convoy looking for us. Turn to face it to keep our profile as small as possible. Hit silent running. Rig for silent running.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Schleichfahrt.
Right, there we go. So the nose of the... Yeah, so the bow of the boat is going to face the warship to minimize the size of our profile on their sonar. Their very early sonar. Oh, there's a tanker at the front.
Frachter kommt näher auf 2,6 große Entfernung.
Okay, shh. Observation periscope up.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1,0.
Oh, it's got an oil tanker in this convoy. What a prize. What a prize. Okay, hang on. Right, nice and steady. Keep the front. Yeah, there we go. Take
Jawohl,
us
Herr
up.
Kaloin. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Frachter entfernt sich auf 1,5 große Entfernung.
Creep in, steady. Keep the attack periscope low. Nice and steady. Cruise. Make sure the bow torpedo room is... Well, we don't necessarily need it because it's controlled from the command room now. Electric engines, good. I need one more man in there. Who's this? He's okay. I do need a weapons officer on station. Watch officer.
Kontakt, Frachter entfernt sich auf 1,8 große Entfernung.
Okay. Now, what's my maximum range on my weapons here? So, weapons officer. So, the gas-powered torpedo has a range of about 7.5 to 12.5 kilometers. The electric one, mind you, is much smaller, isn't it? The electric one has a range of only 5 kilometers and it moves slowly. So we should try and open up with the electric.
Kontakt, Frachter entfernt sich auf 1,8 große Entfernung.
Still about 8
Kontakt,
kilometers away.
Frachter kommt näher auf 2,5 große Entfernung.
Okay, keep creeping in nice and steady, okay? Here we go. Speeding up the time. It's about 5 in the morning. There's the tail warship. So creeping in at 5 knots. Pick up a bit of extra speed if we can push the... Yeah, head standard. Okay, down with the observation periscope, up with the attack periscope. Stand by. No visual yet. They're just on the edge of our visual range.
Kontakt, Frachter kommt näher auf 2,5 große Entfernung.
Merchant closing bearing 025. 025? That can't be true. Oh, it is. Stand by. I see something. Passenger cargo. 7.2 kilometers. There they are. I can just see their silhouettes. Oh! Empire type freighter. How big? Show me, show me, show me, show me. Empire type freighter?
Kontakt. Kriegsschiff entfernt sich auf 1,5 große Entfernung.
Passenger. Is it a troop ship? Empire type. Almost 7,000 tons. Empire type. 6 kilometers. Oh, I see him. Medium tanker. Show me the medium tanker. Having trouble establishing a lock. 8,000 tons. Fuel tanker on 8,000 tons. Modern tanker. 8,000 tons, I think, unless that was the previous one. I just misselected. Okay, hang on. Keep keep going this way. Oh, come on. Right. So, medium tanker. We're almost within attack range, everybody. The closest edge of the convoy is still 6 kilometers. Our maximum attack range is 5 kilometers. With electric torpedoes. Tramp steamer, only 3,000 tons. Small freighter. Come Come on, is there like a really big, fat tanker in there? Empire-type freighter. Medium cargo vessel, 4,250 tons. Empire-type freighter. 6 kilometers distance, 6,750 tons. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Where is that tanker? Medium tanker, look at you. 6,000 no, that's the Empire. Hang on. 8,300 ton. Oh, oh, okay. You've got a draft of 10 meters. You are a big boy. That is a prize. Well, so yeah, keep closing on it. Right, we've only got about 6 torpedoes, mind, so let's be careful and save the rear torpedo in case we get desperate with the destroyer on our arse, eh? Okay, keep creeping in steady. So I'm continually adjusting so that the front of the U-boat is facing that front warship. Also, let's not lose track of the rear warship in case it sees us, because obviously we're pretty big. There you are. Flower class closing. Okay. I'm really hoping that thing doesn't grab us. We don't have long before it's on us. Okay. So if you're just joining the stream, we're gradually approaching a very large convoy. It's within range to attack with gas torpedoes, but I want to open up with the electric torpedoes, which are slower moving but don't have any gas bubble trail to indicate where we are. Afterwards, I can attack with the gas torpedoes if I wish, which are much faster, which means that the enemy convoy will have trouble evading. So I have 2 gas torpedoes in tubes 2 and 3 to be followed up by, electric torpedoes in 2 and 3 to be followed up with gas torpedoes in 1 and 4. Okay. A tramp steamer is now in range to be attacked, everyone. Okay. But I really want that tanker. Medium tanker. Okay. Shit, so I need to make the choice soon because it won't be long until we're in range of that flower class cruiser. I'm hoping it turns to the right. Okay, let's also reduce speed.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
I'm down. Ahead 1/3. Reduce the noise we're making. As you can see, it's quite tricky to spot an eensy-weensy little periscope. The spotters on the merchant vessels are doing their best, but, you know. Sorry, the Flower class is a corvette, not a cruiser. Sorry, I misspoke. Okay. I keep losing lock on the tanker. Okay. Come on, get in range. He's making 9 knots and I'm only making 5. And that corvette is nearly on me. Ah, damn, maybe I should just take something else. Take the... Ah. I'm running out of time. Maybe I should just take the Empire type freighters that are closest to me. Medium tanker. Oh wait, is that another? There's another one. Hold up. There's a medium tanker at the front, but there's one closer to me. Is that true? A modern tanker, sorry. It's, almost 8,000 tons. I saw another medium tanker in there. No, I must have been looking at the modern tanker. Okay, no, that's in range. Right, we're taking it. Okay. Tube Should I fire 2? I should fire 2. 2 gas-based torpedoes. Okay, we're taking the modern tanker, and then I'm going to follow up with 2 additional torpedoes at the Empire ones, and then we're booking it. That's the plan. I'm going to save it before I cock it up horrendously. Ooh, okay, notepad. Where's my notepad? Fuck it, I don't have one. This envelope will do. Okay. Here I go. So, targets, 1, save. Here we go. Right, so modern tanker. Give me... Right, modern tanker. Gas-based torpedoes. We're going to fire 2 at those. Draft is 10.9. Tank. Okay, quickly. Tramp steamer. Medium tanker. Oh, there is a medium tanker back there. 5 kilometers. Medium tanker draft of 10.4. 10.4, and then Empire type draft. What is the draft of that? 6.9. Okay. So switch over to torpedo control. Here we go. So give me a lock on. We'll start off with the modern tanker. Lock onto modern tanker. Torpedo control. Give me torpedo tubes. Give me a salvo. Magnetic triggers. Okay. Give me a draft of 10.9. So we're going to do just over that there. And then give me a tight spread. Sorry, that's wrong. Tubes have been selected. There we go. 2 and 3 magnetic slow. Tight spread, please. There we go. Verify the lock. It is. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Back to weapons control, sorry. Magnetic, check, check, check. Open. Tube 2 opening. Tube 3 opening. Here we go. Firing. 2 and 3. Torpedoes away. Switching over to medium tanker. Torpedo control. Give me fast... Wait a few seconds for those 2 to clear. Give them a few seconds lead. Single torpedo, tube 1. Magnetic. 10.4. So 11 meters on the draft. Fast mover. Straight into its side. Verify the lock. It's only 4 kilometers, so it's going to travel this distance quickly. How long until the first strike? They're slow moving. I've got to give them time. I'm just going to have to eyeball it and hope for the best. There they go. Oh, they are very slow. Shit. Thank you, Monstro. Thank you. Sorry, bear with me. Can I actually get a timer of when they would strike? 3 minutes and 2-3 until those strike. But what about this one? If I were to fire a fast-moving magnetic, it doesn't quantify it for me. Timing them at the yeah, it's going to be tricky to time them then. Okay. Isn't there a clock on the periscope? Yeah, but that's for the ones I've already fired. Sorry, I'm trying to basically fire a much faster gas torpedo in a moment, which is going to close the distance much quicker than these. Shit, that destroyed that crew. That thing's almost on me. Three minutes until these strike. Thank you, chicken. Thank you. 3 minutes 20 is the time of the fast one? For real? If that's true, then I best fire now. Fast moving, there, magnetic, and fire. Fuck, I didn't open the tube. My mistake. Rookie error on my part, that cost me a few seconds. Then followed by the Empire. The Empire 6.9, quickly. Tube 2, fast, magnetic, 6.9. 6, magnetic, and fire. Oh, tube. Quick. And Periscope down. Periscope down. Let's get out of here. Okay. Down.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Down. Okay.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neue Tiefe 5-8 Meter.
Turn away slowly in the hopes that we are a very tiny target for when that thing brings its ASDIC around. Here we go. So, our torpedoes are in the water. Hang on. Come on. 2 minutes. Those are our first two. There's the next one, fast moving. I can't see it through the mess of all the... Which one's that? Is that a fast moving? Okay, we're turning away. Unfortunately, this means that we've got an enormous side facing that Corvette, so...
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 2. Eine große
It'll
Entfernung.
detect something in the water. How long until the first impact? Which torpedo is this? Probably the one we just fired. Okay, let's...
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Auftauchen.
Did I just misclick? Whoops. No, don't surface the boat. Ignore that order. I just
Jawohl,
misclicked.
Herr Kaloin. Neue Tiefe 6-9 Meter. Neue Tiefe 5-0 Meter.
Where's the convoy?
Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0.
Oh, hello. They're searching. Oh, an impact. An impact! Yes! Yes! Oh! That's the fuel tanker. Is that the fuel tanker? Oh! 2 impacts, everybody. Yes! Was that the right one, mind? What about the third one? We're gonna get a third impact? Come on, give me a third. Wow, look at the size of this convoy. That was the fuel tanker. Oh! Every torpedo. I think we landed every torpedo. Holy shit. Okay. Well done. Yes. Wait, green? Green? Why green? This isn't like an allied convoy. Why is that green? What does the green mean? Neutral? No, tell me these aren't neutral. Hang on. Neutral ship? Oh. Star shells, they're closing.
Derzeitige Tiefe.
Is it another
3-0.
Danish vessel? No, look, fucking Royal Navy. Merchant Marine. These aren't neutral. Bug, maybe? Oh! There are neutral ships in the convoy? Oh! Come off it! There are neutral ships in the convoy. What have I just sunk? That's a little bullshit. Why are they in a convoy? Okay. Okay, hold up. We're pulling away now. So slow and steady. We're down to 33 meters. Backing away. Okay, speed up the time a little bit. So right now, these two cruisers are attempting to use their early sonar, called ASDIC, to sweep and pick up even the slightest shape underwater. So for this reason... we got... Yeah, proper enemy vessel though, we got one. We got two. Two vessels, but one enemy. Right, so we're going to keep the rear of the submarine facing them. So what about that third one? Yes, we got all three. All three were just destroyed. One was neutral, but nevertheless. Oh, nice, eh? Let's have a closer look. Where are they? There's the convoy. What's that? Something's going under the water. Merchant Marine. I'm guessing that's the Empire frigate. It's getting pulled under the water. Just, yeah. The sections that are still full of air are going to start exploding as it's pulled into the depths. Those brave souls that go down with it. Okay. So I'm guessing that was the Empire type. What happened to that tanker? Did it just did it completely explode? Who's this little dinky thing here? Tiny little thing. Thank you, Kevlar. Thank you very much, Kevlar. Must have already gone down. That was a pretty effective attack, even if one of the targets did end up being not part of the enemy. Oh shit, is that a third? Okay, I need to be careful. That's a third anti-submarine ship on the other side. Okay. Not bad, eh? We still got to get. Yeah, we still got to get away. So let's keep sneaking away. Let's up speed a little bit. How's our battery? Give me a report. Battery level is good. That was an excellent attack. So we're now 50 meters under the water, moving away. So we don't even need to shadow the convoy to pick off any wounded ones. We can just pull away. Yeah, just sprinkle some Kraken. Let's get out of here. Yeah, basically, job done. Open and shut case, Johnson. I saw one of these cases when I was a rookie. Pert busted in and started hanging up photos of his family everywhere. Is that one closing on us? Have we been rumbled? That one might be closing on us. Hold up. Yeah, he's closing. Okay, we've been made. Oh, we're getting pinged. Alright. Down, 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 down. Full down, full down. We've been pinged.
9,6 Meter.
Take away from silent running. Go full speed.
Volle Fahrt
Down, down,
voraus.
down. Bring us down. Give me my periscope, quick. Right, so they've managed to locate us, and they are about to. That's the wrong periscope. Start dropping depth charges. Here's a view of the surface. Where's our... Really? Can't even see them. What?
Derzeitige Tiefe 6,0.
There's still some distance away. In which case, turn... I know we're a bit loud right now, but turn away from them. Minimize our profile.
7,0.
They're closing. Give me my observation periscope. Turn 180, so directly behind us. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's the attack periscope. Right, where are they? I can look up with the observation periscope to see.
Derzeitige Tiefe 9-0.
Can't see the bow of their vessel. But they're closing. Okay, we're down to 94 meters. Give me a ping beneath the bow. Navigations officer. How much room have I got?
Tiefe unter Kiel ist
More than a kilometer.
1,000.
Open ocean. Okay, the hull strains under this. Come down speed. Drop
Kleine Fahrt
speed.
voraus.
Drop speed. Drop speed. Silent running. Silent.
Schleichfahrt.
Walter. Follow nearest warship. Bearing 176 closing. They're getting closer. 176 closing.
Ruder
Rudder left.
5 Grad
Slightly.
Backbord. Ruder 8 Grad Backbord. Ruder 6 Grad Backbord.
They're closing. They're going to do a depth charge run. Stand by. 6 degrees to port. 0 degrees
Ruder
rudder.
2 Grad Backbord. Ruder 0 Grad Steuerbord.
Walter, I need a report, Walter. Where are they? No dark gate, but I can use the observation periscope to just look up and see the shadow of the bow on the surface, letting me know when they're passing overhead. Right, so as we're going quite deep in the water, their ASDIC is getting confused. It's something to do with the temperature of the water, or like the pressure of the water. There's basically a point where the blip turns into a blob, and we're in that blob. Oh, stand by. That sounds like a depth charge run. I hear them. Is that a depth charge run? They're picking up speed wherever they are. Oh, I see a searchlight. They're on my bearing. There's a bow. It looks like a depth charge run. Here we go. Right. Get ready. We're in the shadow of their ASDIC. Wait for any depth charges. Hard left, full speed ahead. Hard left, hard left, hard left.
Fahrt voraus.
Let's go. Take us out of silent running. Full speed, full speed. Evade, evade, evade. Secure from silent running.
Wasserbomben.
Depth charges. They're deploying.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt
Flank speed,
voraus.
flank speed. Come on, turn the boat, turn the boat, turn the boat. Pull away. So they're launching depth charges in a line. Sinking. Whoa. Oh, they're shallow. Okay. Right, back down to silent running. Ooh, that one wasn't. We okay? We're okay. Head forward.
Ruder 0 Grad Steuerbord.
Walter, follow nearest sound contact. Bearing 071. Turn. 071.
Auf 7-3 entfernt sich.
073.
Kriegsschiff auf 7-0 entfernt sich.
Come down. 1 knot.
Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten. Kriegsschiff auf 6-7 entfernt sich.
So, that depth charge run would have stirred up the water. They're trying to they're trying to find us again. What's the crush depth of the Type 7? Hang on.
Kriegsschiff auf 6-8 entfernt sich.
They're using their ASDIC? No, they're not. Type 7 range test
Kriegsschiff
depth
auf 7-0 Entfernung
230
gleichbleibend.
meters? Is that true?
Kriegsschiff auf
Come down a bit
7-3
deeper this time.
Entfernung
Neue
gleichbleibend.
Tiefe 131 Meter.
Okay, we're dropping down to 130 meters. Even
Neue
further, please.
Tiefe 143 Meter.
Kriegsschiff auf
143 meters.
Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Here goes the ASDIC. Warship, 143 meters. They've moved right instead of left.
Kriegsschiff auf 8-0 Entfernung gleichbleibend.
So get nice and close to our crush depth. The downside is though, folks, if we start taking on water, we might not be able to repair it in time before we reach our crush depth.
Kriegsschiff auf 9-2 kommt näher.
I'm referring to the thermocline, says McBadger, a depth at which there is significant changes in temperature that affects sonar propagation. Really affects the ship's ability to locate a submarine. Indeed, so I need to go nice and deep. Phrasing. 96 meters.
Kriegsschiff auf 105 kommt näher.
We also need to present as small as possible
111 kommt
shape
näher.
for the enemy.
Kriegsschiff auf 118 kommt näher.
Okay, hold off a minute. So whenever you get peckish as a submariner, you can just wander straight over there and just nibble on some beef. Oh. Are they lining up for another run? They must be. We're on 99 meters. Yep, yeah, I saw something there. You see that? That was their searchlight, so they're behind us. They're trying to drop depth charges in our path. So what we do
Tiefe 100.
is we let them do that, and then we just change our path. The time it takes for those depth charges to sink, we're gone. And I know that they sound really scary for those not familiar with the depth charge, but they are a pretty inefficient weapon. Yes, you damage the submarine through hydrostatic shock, but the water absorbs a shit ton of that, especially at depth. Oh, they are actually hitting the wrong point now. Okay. Let's turn the boat slightly away from them. So yes, even though, yes, you can do damage without directly hitting the submarine, you've got to get pretty damn close with the depth charge. And skilled submariners could just quickly change their course, rendering the entire depth charge run a waste of time. Okay. No, we're going to be fine, SWAT Knight. I'm a skilled submariner. I infiltrated Scarpa Flow. Yes, okay, Prien did it like 2 months earlier, and it was way classier because he didn't get stuck on a submarine net like I did, and he didn't set off all the alarms like I did. But you know, I did it. Then I attacked Gibraltar. Yeah, we sunk an expensive cruiser or whatever it was in Gibraltar. Did Prien do that? Can't remember. Did he do? I think someone did that. And I'll have you know, we have sunk numerous neutral ships, notably Danish ones, before they were even in the war. I don't know why that's an achievement. Okay. So we just... Oh, hello. Right, they're trying to use their ASDIC again. I think we need to pick up some speed. We need to get deeper in the water here.
Derzeitige
Come up a
Fahrt
little bit.
2 Knoten.
So come up to, so we're on 1 knot right now. In fact, ignore that. Bring the rudder around that way. So basically a very early sonar, Dirty Casual. The technology was still in its extreme infancy. So was radar. In fact, I believe it was only a few months ago that British experts went over to America to demonstrate the concept of the radar and prove that it works. This is effectively its water-based equivalent. But yeah, it's like we're talking extreme infancy. People are still figuring out exactly how it works. Happy birthday, Riverside. Happy birthday indeed. Okay, so we're making 2 knots. We're on 109 meters beneath the Atlantic Ocean. On the surface, we have... What is it anyway that's hunting us? Hello. It is... Oh, it's it's a dinky little thing. It's tiny. Probably about 20 crew members aboard. Full-on Royal Navy. Oh, it's we're being hunted by a boob. Interesting. Right. We're being hunted by a booby ship, everybody. Where are they? That's good, though. If they're small, it means they probably don't have that many depth charges. Okay. Oh, they might be doing a depth charge run, because I can hear their engines spooling up. Where are they? Can I see their bow? So we're on 113 meters, moving at 2 knots. Yep. They're speeding up big time. Oh, is that a bow? I see a bow. There they are. Hello. Right. Let's go. Head flank. Change our course. So they think we're going this way. That's when we go, lol. No. Head flank.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
Come on, change depth. Let's get deeper.
Tiefe 1,4,6 Meter.
There we go. So we've just gone from 2 knots. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's an uncomfortable noise.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1,2,0.
Oh. Depth charges.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1,3,0.
We should be alright.
Ruder 1 Grad Backbord.
Come back down 2 knots.
Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten. Derzeitige Tiefe 1,4,0.
Okay, we've leveled out at 144 meters. So at this depth, yeah, their tiny Aztec is going to be really like, what the fuck? They'll be trying to listen with their hydrophones to pick up our propeller, but we're running in silent running, and we're on very low speed. So yeah, they'll barely be able to hear us over the sound of the ocean. Hell, even over the sound of their own propellers.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 203, große Entfernung.
So we're just trying to sneak away. Oh, hello. They just fired a star shell. You hear that? Yeah. Did they? Oh, yeah. Was that a second vessel here to join them?
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 212, große Entfernung.
The plot thickens. Okay. They're approaching us.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf
So that's what, 90 degrees? There's their bow. They're way off. Okay, keep sneaking away, nice and slow. Speed up time a little bit. Head right just a little bit. I want to present as small as possible a target. Oh, hello. Is that depth charge run over my head? Let's give it a save, just in case I get blown out the water. Call the save Boob. Being pursued by the Boob ship. Okay. So we've got one... Yeah, they're both behind me right now. Oh, that one's pulling ahead of me. So for those not familiar, these lines represent what our hydrophone operator... Oh, shit. Walter can hear. Yeah, they're way off. There we go. Sneak away. Present as smaller profile as possible. There we go.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Thank you, the real Jockle. Thank you.
Ruder 0 Grad Backbord.
So we're cruising at 146 meters down, where their Aztec is going to be completely useless, and their ability to use their hydrophones is compromised by the fact that we're barely making enough audio, enough propeller sound to be picked up above their own propellers. Yeah, and of course the hydrophone operators are having to wince away from their set of headphones every time a depth charge goes off. Okay. Let's creep away. Right. I think we are safely making our way out of here. Cool. Thank you, MCAR. Thank you very much, MCAR. Thank you. Yeah, slow and steady. Excellent. Cool. That was pretty damn successful, wasn't it? Well, apart from the neutral ship, which, in my defense a little bit, if you're traveling in a convoy over the Atlantic in the middle of the Battle of the Atlantic, you're probably going to get torpedoed? You know? Just go solo with flags all over you saying you're a neutral country. Yeah, is it my fault, really? You know, you run around a war zone. Right. I wonder what nation it was that I hit. Okay.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten.
Be nice and careful. Just keep creeping away. Oh. Yeah, the convoy continues. Thank you, Tomarin. Thank you very much, Tomarin. Okay, let's get back up to periscope depth.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Nice.
Seerohrtiefe.
That was cool, wasn't it? So I'll probably have to wrap up the stream when I get back to the surface and do the report. I've got lots of work to do today. I've got lots of editing to do on this Divinity bullshittery. How do you replenish torpedoes? You need to return to a port and well, just bring the U-boat into the U-boat pen, or you can meet a resupply ship, which are available, say, off the coast of Gibraltar or whatever. Okay. There we go. Pulling away. So the ship returns to the surface. It's now early morning. So we've gone from 140 meters to 50 meters, 30 meters. There we go. Let's take us out of silent running.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
And go ahead.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Volle Fahrt voraus.
We're out of here. Thank you, Miss Jaina. Yeah, fingers crossed. I hope it turns out well. Okay. And surface the boat. Not bad, eh? And as you can see, for those not familiar with U-boat combat, that is the nature of the U-boat. Submerges briefly to engage the enemy, but for the most part is on the surface, cruising along, finding targets. Working in packs to engage enemy convoys. Lovely. Okay, so convoy attacked. Please send a report. Where's my radio operator? Herman? Please send a report, sir. Tell them that 3 enemy ships have been sunk.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Fühlungsmeldung gesendet, Herr Kaloin.
And then we'll return to our
Jawohl,
previous
Herr Kaloin.
coordinates to finish our mission. Okay. So, he sent the reports. U-48. Is that our report? 726. There we go. Here it is. Here, so 2 torpedoes left, 3 tankers sunk, 2 cargo ships sunk. Good man. He hasn't specified the nationality of any of them. So 34,445 tons sunk. That's brilliant. Really good. Okay. Wait for a radio response from Kriegsmarine HQ. Message received. It's going to be a good job from Admiral Dönitz himself. Great work. Continue patrol as current fuel and armament disposition allows. Good hunting. Thank you, Dönitz. Or is it Dönitz now or the other guy? He took over, didn't he? The other guy was in charge first. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome, isn't it? So, our mission now, so we'll return to that grid that we were supposed to patrol, and then we just move around here and dock back at Saint Nazaire, which is our submarine pen, and then give the guys some much-needed R&R. I'm looking forward to May, because I want to see the Bismarck in action, if we can massage it accordingly. It's going to be a bit weird. Anyway, so I'll leave it there for this morning. Thank you for watching, everyone. That was a bit of Silent Hunter 3, where we attacked an Allied convoy out off the coast of Ireland and sunk 3 enemy vessels. And, yeah, not bad. So, where's the dog? Hang on. Oh, give it a save. So, return home is what I'll call it. Returning. So yes, today I've got to continue work on Divinity Bullshittery. Hang on. Divinity Bullshittery Part 1. The video is edited. It's about 19 minutes long. And what I'm doing right now is trying to quality assure it. So I'm just trying to fix errors. These errors can be big or small, but nevertheless there's a big list of them. I've got about 45 of them to do between minutes 5 and 15. So lots of work to do today. I will do my best and get back to you soon, but nevertheless, I've just got to keep my head down and just try and get this done for you. So, yeah. Thank you for subbing if you did. Thank you for watching either way. Thank you, Gaming Cabbage, Tomaran, Vostark, MCar, The Real Jockle, Chaos Element, and Darkland Gaming and Kevlar. Thank you, all of you. Right, let me just see what my clanmates are doing. Bear with me. Sorry, hang on. ZF. So Quebec is almost appropriate. Okay, so well, it is appropriate. Quebec is playing U-Boat, everyone. So this is a different company. Is it still World War II or is it a modern version? I'm not sure. I will leave you in the company of ZF Quebec playing a bit of U-Boat, and obviously his playthrough is lesser for it because he doesn't have Carl. You know, clearly. Right. Thank you again. All the best. Have a lovely afternoon.